Now, I'm not saying that, you have to believe. 'Cause you don't have to believe. You can choose to stay dumb. If you want to choose to stay dumb and you want to choose to be surprised by what's going on, then really there's no need for you to even pay attention to what I'm saying. But it's going to cost you a little change. It's going to cost you about some change to get some change, because they're not going to give you this knowledge for free. And, I'm not a Bible scholar, but I've read the King James Version Bible from the front to the back. Okay? I know that story. But the stories that I didn't know and the things that I was confused about, I was like, wow. And what sparked it up was I went to the museum, and my kids was very young. And we were walking through the Egyptian temples. And I'm looking at these temples and I'm like, you just got all this dead old stuff here. And what does it mean? What does it mean? And, I was walking through the dinosaur pit, and it looked like, like if you having a barbecue or something, you making some meat, it's on the grill, you know what I'm saying? You cutting up the meat, seasoning up the meat, making it delicious, then you throwing and disregarding the bones. That's what it looked like. Looked like an old school cookout pit, and that was where they, disregarded their trash and their carcasses. And they just happened to find it. And then you think about giants, like for reals. They're huge. I have a giant. They're back. And my son is 6 feet tall. Maybe a little bit over 6 feet now. And he's 13 years old. There's people in Japan that's over 7 feet tall. I had an uncle named Tiny. He was 6'7". I met a lady on the light rail. So sweet. She was so sweet. Her son couldn't stand up on the light rail because he was too tall. He had to duck himself in to get in the train. The boy was over 7 feet tall and he was 16 years old. The daughter, oh yeah, she was about 6'11". The mom, she was the shortest.